October 30th, 2025, and this is today's trade breakdown. Right, so once again, I wasn't able to be on the computer to physically record myself on the screen right here on the bottom physically, but I managed to record the screen during the trade while I was, in the trade, and as it was playing out. And I'm just gonna play the video, play the recording back. I also put it in fast speed, so I'm just gonna play the recording back and we're just gonna break down what happened. So right off the back, right here you can see it's a little downtrend. Right, this is Nasdaq on the 5-minute. You can see it's a little downtrend and already drew a supply zone right here on when price started coming back up, and then came down, broke this low, and left a fair value gap right here. So I drew a supply zone, and then from here I'm just waiting for price to come back up, hit my zone, and reject off of it to indicate me that price is still downtrending, and then I get in for a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2 trade. So let's play. Let's see what happens. Right, it's gonna be playing fast, but this will give you an idea as well of how it is when you're live in the markets and how the candles are moving. Because when you're in the trade, especially on the 5-minute, and you're looking for these type of setups, you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick with your decision making, and with just basically your decision making. So right here I have my trading view. On this side, this is my MetaTrader 4 where I'll be taking the trade, and then right here the small screen is my trading view. Right here on my trading view I have my my indicators, and you can see I also have the alert set up right here with this line, and it has the alert. So once price comes and touches the zone, this is the 15-minute zone, by the way. That's why I highlighted the whole consolidation or mini pullback right here. Once price comes back, it's gonna notify me on my phone. I'm gonna look to my computer, and then I'm gonna adjust my lot size to get in the trade. Unless price continue or breaks the zone, then that means the trade is invalid and we're not getting in. But for now, we're just waiting to see what price does, if it's gonna come back, fill in the gap, and touch our zone. So then we could see if price is gonna reject. So then we could catch a sell and make some money. But so right here, price is already back, touched our zone, my alert went off, and from here I was just waiting for price to reject off the zone and give me a breaker candle so I could get in the trade for sales. As you can see right here, I'm already putting my risk to reward. So right here, price broke the zone, I eliminated the zone, and then I had this other zone right here marked up, this other supply zone that's above it, and then there's another one up here and another one up here where there's also gaps, and price never pulled back to fill in those fair value gaps. And right here I'm just waiting. Price ended up breaking the other zone as well, so I deleted that one, drew the other one. And right here you can see also prices, oh damn, I took it off. I was gonna say right here, this third zone, price broke through the first zone, broke through the second zone, right, the second supply zone, because all three of those zones, all two of those zones had gaps and breaker structures, right? And then this third zone also has a gap right here, you can barely see it, and a breaker structure because it broke this little tiny low right here. And 3 MAs are above, so it just makes it valid. Well, at least for me, in the strategy that I use. Also, we have price pulling back, touching our third zone, and rejecting off the 50 MA. Right here, price broke the low of this candle, and I got in the trade. I set my stop loss. To the top of the wick of the rejection candle that rejected off the zone of the 50 MA, and then I set my levels right here. My first target 1-to-1, and then my second target 1-to-2. And I'm already in the trade, as you can see over here on the MetaTrader screen. I already set my stop loss, and right here I'm just setting up my take profit levels. And this is what will happen live. Like, you'll get in the trade, price will go into drawdown, you think you're about to lose the trade, price literally so close to hitting my stop loss, like, and then starts going into profit. So right here, I moved my stop loss lower. This is my stop loss alert. So I moved it lower just in case price broke that candle high. Then I'll be getting notified that price is back into drawdown and near my stop loss. So like that, I can either close the trade earlier or just see if I'm still gonna hold the trade and just wait it out to see if it goes back into profit. But right here, price is already going to profit. Bomb, 1-to-1 got hit, our first target. And then right here, I already closed out partials. Already closed out half the trade. Because right here, let's go back real quick. So right here, I was up roughly around 200 and something, almost $300. I closed out half the trade. And then price was just rejecting right here at our 1-to-1 area. And then I was just thinking, right here, I also moved my stop loss. So you can see I moved my stop loss to break even. So once our 1-to-1 got hit, our first target, I closed out half the trade. This is the same thing. It's gonna be the same breakdown as every other video that I do. The same strategy, the same thing, rinse and repeat. It's gonna be the same thing. So 1-to-1 got hit. I closed out half the trade, and then I moved my stop loss to break even. The same thing I've been saying in all the videos, right? And that's literally what happened. Boom, move my stop loss to break even, close out half the trade, and I'm just waiting for price to hit my 1-to-2. And right here, price basically wasn't, going. And then the next candle opened, and I was just waiting to see if that candle was gonna end up pushing and hitting our second target. Right here, I moved my stop loss. I moved my stop loss closer. Maybe I should show this screen. I moved my stop loss closer from break even, closer into take profit 1. So like that, if price decides to push back, I at least secure a good amount of my profits, right? Because I'd rather secure a good amount of my profits if price decides to pull back than having price pull all the way back, take all the profits I made and close me out at break even, and therefore I close out with 0 profits when I'm already in profit, right? I'm already in profit, so I might as well secure a majority of it. And if price starts rejecting and pulling back, then I'm out the trade. I'm satisfied with my 1-to-1 for the day. I made some money, and yeah. Let's see what happens next. So right here, I'm just waiting. Prices started, bouncing, doing its thing. It's not really going anywhere. Then the next candle opened and price started pushing up. So I moved my stop loss closer. And then right here, I'm like, you know what? I'm out. So once price hit that red line, once price hit that red line right here, which is the bottom of this candle, I got out of the trade. Because I'm like, okay, price looks like it's pulling back. It could go lower and just reject off of here and then go into more profit. But at the end of the day, I'm not trying to find out. I'm just trying to get out of the trade, take my money, and go about my day because I was busy. That's why I couldn't even be on the computer to do the live trading with me recording, and you could see me live when I was doing it. Those videos are gonna be coming soon. But that's what happened, man. Got out of the trade right here at the red line, made some money, call it a day. This is the month of October so far. We're up $2,600, and like I said before on the previous videos, we have a winning week, losing week, winning week, winning week last week, and winning week this week as well. This is how much we made on today's trade. It wasn't a lot. It was just a little 1-to-1. I ended up closing half the trade, or what I thought was 1-to-1, and when price hit that area, and then I closed out the other portion when price hit the red line, and in total made up $220, which is pretty valid, and how much I would usually make in, let's say, 8 hours and some change, maybe 11 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours of work in a regular 9 to 5. Nah, I think it's like 9 hours of work. Yeah, it's like about 9 hours of work. That's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and till next time.